This is a Brooklyn-bound 2 train. The next stop is
Wall Street.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Welcome back. This is Not Your Advisor with NYU Grad on Tuesday, September 9th. I'm going to try to go through this quickly because there's not too much to cover. I posed the question, are we simply just raising a nation of dumb kids? I saw some alarming stats today. Before we jump into the markets, I'd like to share this with you. Just 35% of high school seniors were proficient in reading, the lowest score since they began tracking this in 92. The math scores for 12th graders were even worse. Only 22% achieving proficiency. That's the lowest point since that's been recorded since 2005. As you all know, I'm an expecting dad. I am going to try my best to not give her a screen or too much screen time like phones and iPads until the age of 3. I know that sounds impossible, but we as parents will try. Looking at the markets, today we had 193 new highs versus 85 new lows. 40% advanced versus 56% declined, 42% below the 50-day, and 45% below the 200-day. There was a whole hoopla initially about today being the iPhone 17 announcement. Well, that announcement came and Apple didn't do much of anything, to be honest. It was down like 1.5% on the session, but we'll talk about individual names. But the Dow was up 196 points or 0.4%. The NASDAQ was up 80 points or 0.37%. And the S&P was up 17 points or about 0.25%. The SPY ETF had 50 million shares traded versus a daily average of 70 million traded. Not much going on, folks. Only a few names are driving the market. Apple, as I noted, was down about 1.5%. Amazon was up 1%. Alphabet / Google was up 2.5%. Meta was up 1.8%. Nvidia recovered a little bit. It was in the green and the red all day, but it closed up almost 1.5% on the session. Looking at groups, communication services, which includes names like Alphabet, like Meta, was up 1.5% today. Utilities up 0.6%, energy about 0.5%, healthcare 0.4%, consumer defensive, financials, and tech and consumer cyclical were up about 0.2%.
We can't forget that this is just a small taste of the in-depth analysis that Not Your Advisor provides. They don't just throw numbers at you. They connect the dots, find those hidden trends, and help you understand what's driving the markets.
If you want the full picture, you got to check out the full Not Your Advisor episode.
Don't forget to subscribe to notyouradvisor.com.
And all their premium content. I mean, it's like having a direct line to what's really going on in the market.
It is. It really is. They cut through all the BS and give you the kind of info that you just won't find anywhere else.
Think about this. Investing is all about making decisions that work for you and your goals. You're the one in control.
Not Your Advisor can give you the map, but you choose where you want to go.
And with that empowering thought, we'll sign off. Happy investing.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.